Why do some people experience apathy and some don't? How, in one way or another, everyone does experience apathy. Apathy is a negative feeling. It can make you feel like you are nothing and that you have nothing to live for. When you think and feel negatively, then more negativity comes your way. Just like if you are in good mood and things are all good, positive aspects will be coming your way. Life is what you make it and how you see things. At one point in time in life, everyone will experience some of apathy in one way or another. For some people, it will be short-lived and not that effective. And for other people, it can be severe and really be a roadblock in life that they need to overcome. For those people who only experience a little bit of apathy, it really can't be counted because it is not severe enough. It is like being upset over something and just getting over it. A real case of apathy is almost life depression. It takes time and work to get through it and to get back to where it should be. For people who only experience a little bit of apathy, it can be hard for them, but these people tend to be people that don't let things get in their way. Always moving forward and reaching goals is what they do, but life isn't all good. This is why we have negativity here and there to balance things out. A little bit of apathy is like your subconscious saying that these may seem like a good idea now, but later, you will regret it and wish that you had done something else. Feeling negative in any way such as worthless, weak, not smart and anything else is a feeling that makes you feel like you are depressed. But being level-headed, it is something you can work through and that things will be better. As for those people who experience apathy, and it is a true case of apathy, then more for them things are as bad as they can get. But somehow, more and more things that are bad just keep happening to them and around them as well. This is known as having a one-track mind. If you're feeling upset, then you will only see the negative in life, because at that point in time, negativity is the only thing that you can relate to. Being able to relate to something is one step in dealing with apathy. After this, you must see the light at the end of the tunnel and realize that things can be better than what they are, but they will not get any better until you do something about it on your own. Think of it like life in general. Becoming an adult, you get a job, earn money and pay bills on your own. You get a place to live in a vehicle and have a family. Your parents don't help you with all of these, and these things are not just handed to you. You have to work for them, just like you have to work to feel better. Is apathy a symptom of depression? Depression and apathy, how they are different yet connected. Depression is a feeling that someone can have in which makes them feel very negative in all kinds of ways. It is a form of severe dejection and despondency. Apathy is a feeling that someone can have which is very negative, as well as it is more so focused on how that person does not have any interest at all in life, or doing activities, or even interacting with others. Both are related with each other and are known to go hand in hand. But they are drastically different, even though both can highly affect not just your life, but those around you, such as friendships, family connections, personal relationships, and even one's job. There are at least 15 well-known conditions in which apathy can be linked to, and these are a stroke, an intracerebral hemorrhage, bipolar disorder, borderline personality disorder, sleep disorders, and a mini stroke. Also, there is what is known as acute mountain sickness, hypercalcemia, post-traumatic stress disorder, postpartum depression, schizoid personality disorder, encephalitis, opioids and other related disorders, as well as Tay-Sachs disease and meningeal tuberculosis. When it comes to depression and apathy, the two are linked but not closely related. With that being said, depression is the seventh least likely condition in which apathy can be a symptom. There are some before it in which apathy appears more and some behind it in which apathy appears less. Other symptoms you may experience with dealing with depression are irritability, anger, crying all the time, trouble with sleeping and eating, having anxiety attacks, feeling like you're worthless, feelings of paranoia or franticness and more. Postpartum depression is most common in women, are new mothers. In fact, it affects at least 13% of new mothers every day, and it usually happens about 2 to 3 days after you have given birth to the baby. A higher percentage of new mothers at least experience a heightened sense of fear, sadness, anxiousness, more overwhelmed and more sensitive. For these women, it is anywhere from 70 to 80% of new mothers who experience this. There are so many forms of depression that not everyone knows about all of them, so you may have the stark depression and do not know it. Some types of depression are different, and others which lead to different circumstances. These are postpartum depression, psychotic depression, and seasonal affective depression. The other kinds of depression are the main kinds of depression, in which are the kinds that everyone hears about, and these are persistent depressive disorder and major depression. Some cases only happen once in a person's lifetime, while other cases happen off and on throughout life. There are even some cases of depression in which can last a minimum of 2 years because it just keeps getting worse and worse. And they will just have more and more episodes, which makes the symptoms worse each time and last longer each time. 3 ways on how to overcome apathy. Know what apathy is and where to begin on dealing with it. Apathy is the lack of having any concern, enthusiasm, or even lack of interest in something and or someone. This is a feeling that everyone can experience, and in some cases with some people it is more severe. But there is a difference in apathy from experiences that are in the past, and apathy that is from the current time, of what you can feel now and or things that you're going through now, such as issues with peers or the social structure of school. These are aspects that you can control. With that being said, it simply means that somewhere inside your head is what made you see the outside world of today in a view that is so apathetic. The feeling of apathy has been associated with depression, or at least being upset and or even angry. But since you can have people in the same room and one sees the world as good, while the other sees the world as bad, as you can see how it is based on our views to see how they feel about the world. These reassures that it is in the mind and is something that can be overcome. Even if it's something from the past, it may take time and it can be very hard, but it is worth it. And once you start to see things in a brighter light, you will slowly begin to see more and more good. You will also feel it and live it. There is a lot of passion and excitement around you. You just need to reach out and grab, take matters into your own hands, and live a life that you are going to be happy with and enjoy. After you know what apathy is, then you need to make some goals and have some plans in order to change your life for the better, like how it is mentioned above. The most common way that people can feel apathy is if they don't see a purpose in their life, and if they are lost. So a way that is easy to fix this is to have goals. Start with something small, and with each, make the next goal slightly bigger, or have to take a bit more time to reach that goal. Once you have some goals set, you should create a list of steps that you should follow in order to be able to reach those goals. Lastly, reading a book is very helpful. It will take your mind off of things and let you go into another world for a bit, and while this is happening, your blood flow to the brain will be increased, which leads to there be more neural connections. Having your mind be somewhere else is one of the best things you can do for yourself. Because in most cases, the feeling of apathy will get worse just because you are sitting there thinking about all the negativity, when your focus should be on all the positivity that there is. What causes apathy? An overview of what apathy is, why people experience it, and how to deal with it. By definition, apathy is the absence of passion, excitement, and emotion, or even a suppression of these feelings, as well as a lack of interest for things that other people find thrilling. It is normal for people who are experiencing apathy to still have goals, but it is very hard and things may not always work out. For each person, the experience of apathy is different, and the reasons as to why they are experiencing this feeling vary as well. The three main reasons that people can experience apathy are if you feel that the plans you have for yourself will not work out, if you have lost having faith in yourself, and if you believe that you will not ever reach any of the goals that you have set for yourself in the first place. With that being said, it is very important to know that if someone has apathy, then depression may be next. For those people who are experiencing true apathy, then they need to be looked at and treated for a possible case of depression as well. The sooner you get treated, then the faster you will feel better and the less you will have to go through that is negative. So when you first notice that something is different on or off, you should try to take care of things. The best deal with apathy, you need to know how the mind and body work, especially the subconscious or both. Think of the feeling of apathy as a friend saying that they don't trust what is going on, so you need to find something else. For example, simply find another plan that you are more comfortable with. To arrive at a new plan, you can talk with other people, talk to your doctor, learn new things, acquire new skills, read a book, and more. You should also move away from your emotions. This simply means that once you have a new plan, you won't be comfortable for a bit of time until that plan works out, and until that plan works, when your subconscious will be there for you to make sure that it works out. For the new plan to work out, it will take a lot of hard work and some time, but in the end, it is well worth it. In the end, the best thing that you can do for yourself if you have apathy is to straight up and take control of your life and everything about it. Nothing will change or get better unless you make sure that it happens yourself. Saying things will get better may make you feel better for a few minutes, but saying things and doing things are different. Action needs to be taken in order for things to actually get done and for things to be better. Having solutions that are creative or making achievements that are very big are extremely helpful. What's the relationship between apathy and boredom? The differences and similarities between apathy and boredom. Apathy is the lack of having emotions or passion for things or everyday life that others find enjoyment in and are pleased with. Boredom is just being interested in something, mainly because they are exposed to it all of the time, and you just want something new and different to do in or see. This is why learning is so fun, because it is new and you can't get bored with the knowledge. For some doctors, they proclaim that when one is depressed, that they can feel apathetic to the world, and as they get through the feeling of being apathetic, then they can become bored. There are some similarities between boredom and apathy, just like there are some difference between boredom and apathy. They are different based on how one is more about a general ideal of not having interest in something, and you just want to experience something new, whereas the other one is more about feeling useless and hopeless and trying to figure out a way to feel better and make things better. Boredom is something that can be fixed almost instantly, whereas apathy takes time to get through and to see the good in a world and in life, and not just the bad that is in the world and life. Both boredom and apathy can be felt at the same time, but it is important to notice the difference in the two. If you feel both boredom and apathy at the same time, then doctors seem to believe that you have a better chance of overcoming apathy and will not experience depression. They say this because with the boredom aspect, it can change the right away by trying or doing something new, and while you are completing the process of trying to do something new, then you are no longer bored. You are intrigued with what is new and you are enjoying learning. The positive feelings are what you need to feed off and off, the fuel to grow into larger positive feelings, so you can run apathy right over. Feeling the enjoyment of something new can be enlightening and inspire you to make those drastic changes in life that you need to make in order to get over apathy. In the end, apathy and boredom can be related, but remember that they are different as well. But with that being said, both are aspects of life that can be dealt with and fixed. Both of these feelings are a matter of the mind, in which can be fixed just by simply seeing things from a different point of view. As mentioned before, if you view things through negative eyes, you'll only see the negativity in life that is around you. And if you're looking through positive eyes, then you will be able to see all of the good that is around you. Apathy can lead to depression. But this is in very severe cases, such as trying to get rid of apathy when you first start to feel a difference.